Welcome to Royal Family. Princess Diana, Camilla Parker Bowles, Sarah Ferguson, Kate Middleton, and Meghan Markle all share something significant, practically speaking. Before we continue, please subscribe and hit the notification. They wedded into quite possibly of the most remarkable family on the planet. Be that as it may, while handling a prince could appear as though something out of a Disney film or a fantasy, wedding an individual from the royal family doesn't be guaranteed to accompany it joyfully at any point subsequent to finishing. What's more, as per one regal master, adding the title of princess to your name doesn't mean you will be dealt with like a queen. As a matter of fact, it could make the contrary difference. On the 25th commemoration of Princess Diana's passing, one illustrious master keeps up with that the cherished late Princess of Wales was one of the main ladies who wedded into the firm and was dealt with horrendously from there on. From the day she wedded Prince Charles in 1981, and for the following 16 years of her short life she was dealt with awfully, she says. She likewise brings up that the ones who emulated her example additionally experienced a comparative presence. Greeted into the imperial family wholeheartedly, the novice would come to be treated as an expendable on the off chance that she at any point misbehaved, composes Laura Hampson for The Independent. By her own confirmation, Diana invested her energy as an imperial inclination like an outcast in spite of being a companion of the family who'd been circling the royals since birth. Before her demise quite a while back this week, just to note why we're discussing her, she said that the government never pre-arranged her for what was to come, in any case, that she was only 20 when she and Charles were locked in. In her famous meeting with Martin Bashir in 1995, Diana guaranteed that the illustrious family considered her to be a danger or the like, Hampson composes. She keeps on bringing up that others have followed a comparable way, including Prince Andrew's previous spouse Fergie, who last year depicted herself as the most oppressed lady in regal history in the wake of parting from the dad of her kids in 1992, and Meghan Markle, who uncovered to Oprah Winfrey last year her psychological well-being experienced living in the public eye. See, I was truly embarrassed to express it at that point, and embarrassed to need to just own it to Harry particularly, on the grounds that I know how much misfortune he has endured, yet that's what I knew, whether I didn't say it then, at that point, I would make it happen, the Duchess of Sussex told Oprah Winfrey. I simply didn't have any desire to be alive any longer. Except if you are conceived regal, it appears to be that the firm is reluctant to really help or set up any untouchable that weds into it, composes Hampson. I appeared to be on the facade of a paper each and every day, which is a disengaging experience, and the higher the media place you, is the greater the drop, Diana said during a meeting. I was extremely plagued in light of the fact that, taking everything into account, I was a fat, plump, 20-year-old, and I was unable to comprehend the degree of premium. Nobody put me down with a piece of paper and said, "This is what is generally anticipated of you." So why then, at that point, 20 years on, have things not changed among the royal family? For what reason were these ladies wedding into the overlay not cautioned about what was to come? She called attention to. The illustrious family has broken individuals previously, one of Meghan's wedding dress producers, Chloe Savage, told Insider in a meeting. Kate had a lot of opportunity to adjust and conform to it. They gave her time, while Meghan kind of made a plunge recklessly. She added, it essentially broke Diana. It broke Sarah Ferguson. It has broken individuals previously. I know it's looser now than it used to be, however, and still, at the end of the day, I don't think Meghan was ready for the things she could and couldn't do, say, and wear. She kept on clearing up that regardless of Harry's endeavors for assist Meghan with acclimating to life in the royal family, she wasn't ready. Despite Harry's endeavors and Meghan's earlier dalliance with superstar, when she was an entertainer, there's very little that can set you up for joining the imperial family. However, for outcasts like Diana, Sarah, and Meghan, this shouldn't make any difference. It ought to depend on the organization to safeguard its own. What a pity, then, at that point, that they don't appear to be